It is natural to want to shield our children from pain, but there are some big life concepts that eventually need careful explanation. How do we approach a topic as profound and often frightening as death, especially when it comes to explaining that final, permanent aspect? It is a conversation many parents and caregivers dread, yet it is one of the most important discussions you can have. The most effective way to discuss the forever part of death with kids is to use simple, clear, and age-appropriate language, while being honest about the finality of it. This means explaining that when someone dies, their body stops working completely, they cannot think or feel anymore, and they will not be coming back to life. This clear, gentle truth helps children understand the permanence without confusing them with abstract ideas. Children, especially younger ones, often think very concretely. They might confuse death with sleeping, being sick, or going on a long trip. They might even believe that if they are good enough, or if they wish hard enough, the person will return. Explaining the forever part directly, without euphemisms, helps to prevent this kind of magical thinking and provides a foundational understanding that builds trust. It is crucial for their emotional security to grasp that this is a final change. When you are ready for this conversation, choose a calm and quiet time, allowing plenty of space for questions. Use straightforward words like dead or died rather than phrases like passed away or gone to a better place, which can be confusing. Explain that the person's body no longer works and they cannot eat, breathe, or talk. Emphasize that it is not their fault and that dead people do not feel pain. Encourage them to ask any questions they have, no matter how small, and answer them patiently and honestly. Reassure them of your continued presence and love. Key concept here is irreversibility, which means something cannot be undone. For younger children, this can be illustrated by comparing it to a broken toy that cannot be fixed, or a plant that wilts and cannot become green again. This helps solidify the idea that death is not a temporary state. It is also important to understand that children may need to ask the same questions repeatedly as they process this difficult information, which is a normal part of their grieving and learning. Having these honest and straightforward conversations about the permanence of death, though challenging, helps children develop a healthy understanding of life and loss. It fosters open communication within your family and equips them with the emotional tools to navigate future grief with greater clarity and resilience. These discussions provide a secure base from which they can understand the world, knowing they can trust you to tell them the truth, even about the hardest things.
If you found comfort here, like, subscribe, and share so no one grieves alone.